We're living through the greatest time in human history. Honestly, as somebody who was born 1990, I got to go through and I got to see the world progress, in a time before and after the internet. And honestly, like, I know everybody wants to navel gaze about how much better things were before the advent of the internet, but if you use it in moderation and if you use it appropriately, bro, the internet and interconnectivity all of the time, it's kind of a wonder that we're here right now, okay? Like the fact that I'm saying things in northern Alberta into this microphone and you guys around the world can hear my voice, that's spectacular, okay? So taking stock of the world around you every once in a while, you really got to appreciate how amazing this stuff is, okay? And to just also realize that all of this amazing stuff right now is happening because of certain visionary individuals, okay? And one of them is Elon Musk. I'm not somebody who always says, or especially in regards to the most recent election, oh man, without Elon Musk, man, Trump wouldn't have won. I don't necessarily know if I'd go that far, and the amount of hero worship that I'm seeing for this guy is getting pretty intense. But in all honesty, and like I was saying a little bit earlier in regards to this being the greatest time, we also live in such a spectacular time because, yeah, just to reinforce, born 1990, I got to see a 100-year-old curse broke, and I got to see the Chicago Cubs win a World Series. Also got to see the Boston Red Sox in 2004 snap the curse of the Bambino. And then what? A year later with the Chicago White Sox. Still haven't seen the Lions get into the Super Bowl or the Browns either, and one half of that equation might actually get there this year, and they got a decent chance for the first time ever. And the fact that we get to live at a time with the world's, or arguably, is it even arguable at this point in time, the most charismatic and eclectic man in Elon Musk? The fact that we get to live in the same time as this and to get to experience it and benefit from his actual genius in real time, like, I know that's going to sound really bootlicky, but just think about this guy. Okay, it's a famous quote that I think about all the time, and I'll paraphrase it because I don't necessarily have the verbiage down pat. But when Jordan Peterson was discussing Elon Musk and just how much of a genius the guy is, like, he reinvented both the electric vehicle's perception and technology, which is a marvel in and of itself. Because electric cars for a long time had an air of unlikability for it. It was for the granola crunching hippie crowds, okay, but he made them cool, desirable sports cars for the elites. And he also privatized space travel, okay? He did two unthinkable things, and then also put one of his super luxurious electric cars inside of one of his incomprehensible rockets and shot it into space. The guy is a marvel, and we're not even touching on everything else that he's doing. And if he managed to accomplish what he is setting out to with Doge, with the government, or with the Department of Government Efficiency, I'm going to say it right now, he's the most spectacular man in history, just for the number of accomplishments that he has. Like, that's not hero worship, that's just fact, okay? We weren't around for Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, or any of the great Greek poets or thinkers. But I don't think anybody has had as much of a societal impact, and the fact that we get to know about him because of the internet, because of the world being accessible at the tip of your fingers, is really cool to see this happen. And while a lot of people, we'll get into some of them, have a more pessimistic view about this, oh, how can he accomplish this? I can't accomplish this. I see this guy, and outside of just, having genius level intellect, it is incredibly inspiring because think how busy he is. He runs outside of NASA, which I don't even know if that's really fair to say at this point in time, the most advanced not aeronautics, but space exploration company, the most prestigious electric car company. He's getting ready to enter a high-profile federal government position, and he still manages to become the best Diablo 4 player in the world? What the? Yo, this is absolutely wild. Elon Musk is now technically the best Diablo 4 player in the world. Is there anything that this guy can't do? And the fact that he's based as hell and dunking on things like stupid-ass Jaguar when he has some free time out there? I do not like this guy. I know he's a little bit scummy, and there's some things that you can't like about him. I don't agree with everything that he says. That tripe crap. No, man, as the days go on, and definitely in the post-Trump getting shot world, and the fact that he's fully embraced dark MAGA, how can you not like this guy? Okay, tech billionaire and CEO of X, Elon Musk. Oh yeah, and right, he's got a little social media platform out there. It's not that he's just posting on it. He owned it and he revolutionized online speech. That's also just a little thing that he did as well. Back in the cut, you perform that many miracles, you used to get sainthood. We're living in a time of Saint Elon, huh? Not hero worship, by the way. Looks to have become the #1 Diablo 4 player in the world after clearing the level 150 pit in under 2 minutes. Now, clearing anything in Diablo in under 2 minutes, I have very limited knowledge. I played 3 for a second, and I didn't have a PC back when 2 was cooking. And 4 I've only heard is utter trash. But even still, it's one of Blizzard's premier IPs, and it has a massive player base. So this isn't Elon being really good at a niche game. This is him, flexing on dorks and telling the world to get good. Elon Musk has a pretty long resume, with him being the CEO of multiple companies and now the co-commissioner of something called the Department of Government Efficiency. He's about to add another feather to his cap. Musk's status as a Diablo 4 superfan is well known, and is well known with the erasable billionaire. What? Okay. Beating challenges some thought impossible in the game. Even surprised Joe Rogan with the official international ranking of number 19 in the world. Yeah, they kicked off their, pre-election podcast talking about the importance of video games, which is a part of a video that I did not that long ago. I digress. In an insane leap, Elon Musk looks to have become the #1 Diablo 4 player in the world. Yeah, he was one of 2 top 20 ranked North American players. I think that's what he was touting back there, but that was literal weeks ago, guys. He's gotten so much better from there. It's up in the air at the moment, but his sub 2-minute run of Artificer's Pit is accepted on the rankings. He'll have eked out the top spot by a whopping 7 seconds. Yeah, and in the world of, because I can imagine this would be considered speedrunning in some form or fashion. It's at least speed clearing, okay? It's definitely a flex of your abilities, and 7 seconds, that's a lifetime, especially when you're dealing with something in, on, and around 2 minutes. For some context, the level 150 of Diablo 4's endgame's Artificer's Pit is the standard by which players of the game judge proficiency. The global leaderboards on Helltides.com ranks players based on completion times, okay? At present, the top spot is held by a player in the US known as Resistance, with a clear time of 1:59. Musk's latest pit run posted to X saw him clear the challenge with a staggering 1 minute 52 seconds. And while the leaderboards haven't changed yet, if Musk's run is accepted, he'll be the #1 ranked Diablo 4 player in the world by a considerable margin. And yeah, that number will obviously get beaten. Hell, it might even get beaten by the time that you guys see this video, but even still, that's just wild to think, okay? It's wild to think that somebody as famous as Elon Musk did this, let alone actually Elon Musk doing this, okay? At time of writing, Musk currently sits at number 44 in the global rankings and has been knocked down from number 19 following Diablo 4's mid-season update. After coming to terms with the changes introduced, Musk isn't just back in the race, he seemingly won it. The tech CEO himself responded to the praise of the achievement on X. I think Blizzard should give me Salesperson of the Month award. Musk joked after it revealed that his run was a contender for the top rank. And yeah, I would imagine just simply by him playing Diablo 4, there's probably a lot of superfans that are out there of him that would go ahead and just download this otherwise loathed game and give it a shot. So for whatever reason, he was breathing life into a dying undead game. But you know who's not exactly loving this turn of events? That'd be games journalist. I know, big shock on that one. Elon Musk is about to claim he's the world's best Diablo 4 player, topping the unofficial 1,000 person leaderboard. Yeah, just typing that through gritted teeth. Try harder, bro. He's not the one out there claiming. He just put a run out there. He's like, oh, look at how fast I did it. But if it's the gold standard for which, player proficiency is measured, I mean, he doesn't have to claim it. The numbers speak for themselves. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. It's sacrifice. But the biggest salt mine to be opened is over there at Forbes, and our boy Paul Tassi crying a massive river over this one. Elon Musk apparently just became the #1 Diablo 4 player in the world. Let's read a little bit of this, shall we? And the mystery of how Elon Musk has so much time to become the world's ranked Diablo 4 player continues. And despite his recent appointment to run the Department of Government Efficiency by Trump. He is demonstrating that efficiency in the form of speed clearing Pit 150 in Diablo 4. It appears he also may have just set a world record, becoming the #1 player in the game. Seriously, how does he have so much time? I mean, just tell me you're incompetent, Paul, without telling me you're incompetent. I would find this hard to believe if he had not posted the sub to a minute run on Twitter. When he finishes, there's 13:04 left on the clock, and subtracting that from the 15-minute start time, that's a 1 minute 56 run. That would put him 3 seconds below current record holder Resistance at 1:59. Those two are the only tracked players in the world to get under 2 minutes for this run. I remain somewhat baffled as to how this is happening. Yes, Elon is known as a Diablo grinder, but to this level, not only does he have time, but just how is he doing it? How does he keep getting away with it? He has essentially the same Quill Volley Spiritborn, the hell am I talking about here, build everyone else is using. But does he just have different tactics? Is his gear that much more perfect? How does he do it? Why is he doing all of this while just being so damn sexy? Yo, Paul, you need to calm down here, bro. There is a common theory that Elon is somehow spending money to get good gear or having someone boost his account. Oh, you're just big mad and saying that he's cheating, huh? Oh, that's a shame, Paul. There is not evidence of that. There isn't, but some people have said, which is just Paul listening to his echoes in a empty restroom while he waits for a friend to show up. But I can just say that, so I implant that seed in your mind, but there's no evidence of it. Plus, Diablo has features in place where you can reroll or masterwork a gear. It is bound to your account, and if that takes farming and a lot of RNG to get the perfect stats you want boosted, we're talking hundreds of hours here. It is, of course, certainly possible he's paying for advantages because he's the richest man on earth too. God damn it, why do you gotta be so sexy? Stop dreaming about Elon, Paul. God damn it. Against TOS form or another, but why? Why this game specifically? Why not other games as well? Why can't you just be a Pokemon master like a normal man, Elon? But there was a common thread running around the election, okay? Because when everybody realizes like Trump's gonna end up winning, so how's his next 4 years gonna end up shaking out? What's gonna end up happening? Are they really about to, just melt down over Trump for the next 4 years? Is it gonna be 2016? Putting the pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. But other people thought, okay, maybe they'll cool off on Trump a little bit, which I don't think. I think it's mostly just going to be a hybrid of these two things and focus a lot of their ire over there on Elon Musk. And it's like, yep, if there was ever a hierarchy of people that Spurg journos hate the most, Trump is still going to be there. He's going to be there for the next 4 years. You goddamn best better believe that. But after 2028, after January 20th, 2029, I can't believe that's a tangible date, but it's on the precipice, everyone. But after that date, and Elon Musk still being a relatively young man, he's going to be working. He's going to be mining whatever's left of the journalist class, okay? Spurgs on social media's brain holes for decades to come. And the fact that he's now good, well, not just good, but great at video games, yeah, now he's got another avenue to exploit and have them go into full mental prolapse over. You'll love to see it. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.